Good afternoon, Rossville students and staff. My name is Abby.
And my name is Reagan.
And you are Inside the Nest. RMS Student Council would like to thank everyone who helped with the game night on Friday. There were about 80 kids, 8 adults, lots of food, and even more fun. Thank you, thank you.
There's a middle school student council meeting today in the flex space at 12:55.
Art Club will meet today during the first part of homeroom in Mrs. Day's room.
High school volleyball call-out will occur during homeroom today in the Commons area. Any student in grades 8 through 11 currently who plan to play volleyball next year should plan to attend. If you are unable to attend but wish to play volleyball, please let a fellow player know or Coach Kathy know so a schedule and information can be given to you. Players will receive a spring schedule, team camp information, little kids camp dates, and other important information.
All student athletes, be sure to have your student ID card with you to use on the yellow buses and activity buses when your team has an away event. Coaches have also been notified of this to reinforce this expectation from the school corporation for all athletes and coaches that ride the buses. Thanks for your help with this.
Last night, the Hornet Middle School wrestling team competed against two tough teams from Tipton and Tri-Central. The Hornets lost a tough match to Tipton and scraped out a close win 60-58 against Tri-Central. Hornet wrestlers that got wins last night were Dixon Cole, Owen Schneep, Leif Eller, Jacob Cole, Colton Glez, Nate Freeman, Tori Fadness, Jackson Sloan, Peyton Moss, and Jack Gustin.
Attention, Rossville Middle High School. Here at Inside the Nest, we'd like to help spread some love and positivity. You can help. Here's how. Over the next few weeks, someone from Inside the Nest will be set up at a table in the lunchroom. We'll be selling Spread the Love messages, where you can write a note to someone and tell them how much you appreciate them. You could even use this to secretly tell your crush how you feel. We'll be reading these messages on the air. Keep it clean and positive. For $1, you can buy a message. The person you admire, once they hear it read on the air, can also pay $1 and find out who wrote it. If you'd like to keep it a secret, you can pay $2 and you will remain totally anonymous. Help us spread the love here at Rossville. If you have any questions, just chat with anyone from the Inside the Nest at the table in the lunchroom.
Today's sports: 5th and 6th grade boys basketball at St. Lawrence at 6 p.m. and girls varsity sectional at Clinton Prairie at 6 p.m.
And now to Jonathan with today's weather.
Today's weather, it's a high of 15 and a low of 29 with a wind speed of 11 miles per hour and a 50% chance of precipitation. As we all probably know by now, though. Look at this, 2021. I'm probably standing where 2022 will be. And then I'm going to ninja vanish. Ninja vanish.
Thank you, Jonathan. And now to Natalia with today's lunch.
Today's lunch. Today we're going to have a soft taco or a spicy chicken sandwich. We're also going to have refried beans, lettuce and tomato cup, pineapple, and chips and salsa. Tomorrow's lunch, however, we're going to have a coney dog or a bacon cheeseburger. We're also going to have baked beans, chips, some cherry tomatoes, and some peaches. I think that sounds like an amazing lunch today. Although it feels like I have a presence behind me. That's weird. Back to you guys on Inside the Nest.
Thank you, Natalia. Now to a video from Seth from 5 Star, who wanted to express his sorrow for all of the grief our school and community has experienced since the beginning of the year.
Hey, what's up, Rossville? Coach Seth here, and I wanted to send you this video because I've learned that you all are mourning and dealing with tragedy, the loss of Braylee and Shay, and I just wanted to send you a message just saying how sorry I am for you. My heart hurts, and I have said some prayers for you all. I don't have a whole lot of words to say because in these situations, there's so many things that maybe you want to say, but you don't know what's going to help. So I'm not going to say much, but I found a poem that I thought was fitting. It's called A Letter from Heaven that I wanted to share with you. It says, when tomorrow starts without me, and I'm not there to see, if the sun should rise and find your eyes all filled with tears for me, I wish so much that you wouldn't cry the way you did today, while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. I know how much you love me, as much as I love you, And each time that you think of me, I know you'll miss me too. When tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart. For every time you think of me, I'm right here in your heart. And I guess I just thought that was fitting because, you know, it's so important to remember. And my hope is that through this tragedy, that we can remember them well, that you can remember them well. I know there's some of you that this hits closer to home to than others. Some of you were very close to Shay and Braley. Others maybe had no relationship with. But I just want to encourage you to reach out to each other to make sure you all have the support you need. Don't brush it off. Don't blow it off. Make sure you're truly taking time to support, to remember, because when tragedy strikes, there is something dynamic that can happen. Tragedy can actually be a catalyst to be life-changing. It can bring people together for support that maybe you never would have found, relationships you never found. So I just want to really encourage you to make sure you're there for each other, you're supporting each other, and that you take time to make sure we never forget and we remember Braley and Shay and what they meant to us. Hope to see you all in the spring. Till then, my thoughts, my prayers are with you. God bless.